Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night live with 4C Comics. As you see, I am joined by three of the four of my lovely partners here in crime. As always, Ken Carson is up here. I got Annika right up there. And, of course, Becker's over there. And Bacon's off doing some sort of hockey thing or something.
So what's going on tonight? Anything?
I don't think
a lot of people
nothing
here.
too important. I mean, I can't. What do we have? Like, how many people are watching right now? Just a handful, just a couple. You know, we got. Obviously, you guys know we got a pretty good show tonight. I think for you. We're so happy to have our claim shows back on, and we are really hit it out of the park with this guest tonight. He's back there waiting. He doesn't want to hear us babble about him. So let's go ahead and bring him on if you could. There he is, Mr. Pat Gleason. How you doing, Pat? And he's black. I can't see anything. It's there.
There we go.
He's got his
hey,
camera jumps
around
a little bit, guys, but he can hear us and see us. And it looks like he's having, of course, this has happened to us before, where everything works perfectly. Then we start the show
one more time.
Yeah, and it just kind of.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Video
body
with the
okay, good.
But the audio's fine.
Sounds good. How's it going tonight?
Everybody, yeah, we're doing great. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, everybody who's out there. Pat is going to be doing some sketching tonight. He does have some blanks too. If anybody wants to take advantage of any of those, he's going to let you know. If anybody wants any of those, he can tell you what he's got. Ken's going to throw what we're doing tonight on the bottom of the screen there. But first, let's go over the rules for anybody new to the 4C live chat. This is how we do it here. So basically, we're a live claim sketch show. What we're going to do is we're going to put a banner on there that's going to say claim Pat Gleason or something to that effect. When we do, you're in the chat, you're just going to type claim, not yet, but when we put that banner up. Once we do, if we get 3 or less claims, which is not going to be the issue tonight, I'm guessing, we will take the first person that claims. If we get more than 3, we will put the first 5 names on a wheel, and we'll spin that wheel, and that person gets the opportunity to get a sketch. And we got a few different options tonight. If you never bought from us before, please send us an email or message us on Facebook so we can send you out an invoice, and we'll try to get that out to you ASAP so we can get you that, and you can get us the money, and we can have some fun and get some great art out to you guys. Yeah, that's a lot of talking, so I'm going to be quiet now and let somebody else talk for a second.
One thing I thought of for tonight too, just since we have so many people and so many comments, if you have a question for Pat, just to help us see it, if you could put a capital Q in a dot or a period in front of it, it'll help us be able to pick those out.
Right. Not that we're not going to, like I said, you guys throw stuff up here. We're going to try to acknowledge you. We get a lot of regulars in here. I will say that anybody who's watching on Facebook, you do have to give StreamYard permission to see your name. Otherwise, all we see here is Facebook user. And if nobody gives them permission, we're just going to have a whole bunch of Facebook users claiming stuff.
Listen, Facebook user, I don't know who Guy Gardner is, but we have Pat Gleason on it.
I see what you did there, except for Ken might be serious. He's not a big DC guy.
I was serious for a half a second when I first read it. I was like, who the fuck is Guy Gardner? I'm not a DC guy at all.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
But yes, so once again, sometimes people have problems giving Facebook to put their name first. You can always just type your name before
it's right there.
You want to say.
Right there.
But let's see. What color deck cards does he have for options? Oh, go ahead. You can answer that one, Pat, I guess.
Yep. What
Possibly.
Colors? Yeah. Hang on. I can any color, I think. Hang on a second.
I think his daughters are watching three different volleyball games right now.
I got a wide assortment of
oh, look at that.
Of sketch cards. I think I have white ones somewhere if you don't want colored ones. Red. So am I cutting out? Oh my goodness.
Your picture is sort of spotty and your audio
there we
is
go.
a little spotty.
There's your colors. Green, blue, pink, purple, yellow, and maybe white. Let me try something else. If I lose you, just invite me back in, okay? Give me 1 second.
Of course, absolutely. And Avi, look, Avi decided to join us. He decided to join us on YouTube because normally on Facebook he is known as Facebook user. But I appreciate you guys putting the Q in front of the questions. That's great. No, Pat is not a ventriloquist.
Stick my big finger over it.
It looks like he is.
All right. Is that a little bit better? It might be better.
Holy cow.
That was fast. Are you ready? Facebook user on the claim at 6:06.
Hold on.
We need a name.
I will look on Facebook to find out who that is because everyone's going to say it's them.
Ken?
I think it is going to be
Ryan O'Connor.
No, I think it's Casper. Is Casper there anywhere? Is there a Casper?
Name yet?
Hold on. There's so many names. I just want to make sure I know who's who. So it looks like, I think the one that just says fake. Guys, remember to give, if you're going to just type claim, you got to give, if you're on Facebook, you got to give StreamYard permission. Just otherwise, they don't know who it is, and it just says Facebook user. I'm just going to say that again because I'm sure we have a couple new people who've just joined.
If I have to, I can do it.
So let's see. But I believe that first name is. Let's see.
It's not good.
It's not good, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
No worries. I mean,
we'll figure it out. Listen, if we can hear you and you're
through it.
Yeah, even if you're spotty, we can make it work. We've worked with way, way, way worse.
All right. You're not even in the top 10 worst.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. So I'm going to give you guys the top 5 names. So the suspense will be over for those who claimed. So the order that I have them in is, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody else here, since I can't read Facebook user's name, I looked him up. It is Casper Christensen is number 1. And then it is Ryan O'Connor, Dustin Whitney, Alex Seville, and Emilio. And Emilio needs no last name because he's bought from us so much. Sorry to Jonathan and Dagny and Alex and Comic Viking and James Bud Circle, who's a personal friend, and a couple of Facebook users who I don't know who you guys are either because you didn't give them your name. To Ryan Jablonski, to Adam. Anyways, you guys get the idea. Everybody wants a piece today. We're going to have plenty of time to do some for you guys. Just stay on. Keep watching. We're going to put those names I just gave him on a wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, and let's see who gets the first claim. Remember, every time we do a wheel spin, we start all over with the next claim, guys. So these aren't like the first top 5 people who are going to get stuff. Just looks like Casper. Look at you. Perfect. And you were the first person to claim, so congratulations.
Casper
who? All right, so Casper
I believe Casper is a newer person. I don't know if you bought from us before. If you have not, please email us at 4ccomicsart at gmail.com, or you can just message us on Facebook too, and just to make sure we can give you an invoice. As you see, we're having a little bit of picture problems with Pat. He's still there. He can still hear. It's a little in and out, but we just need to know now, Casper, what would you like? These are the choices scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Everybody can see them, but I will read them out loud if somebody's watching TV and is not really listening or not really watching.
Sorry, Casper. I don't need your information. I have your information.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. So great. You see, Casper would love to get a I'm going to need somebody to translate that Green Lantern name for me.
Saranic Natu.
Saranic Natu?
Saranic Natu.
Saranic Natu.
Saranic Natu. Sure, yeah, that's what I said. Saranic Natu. So it's and then we just need to know which option you want. As you see, head and shoulders. Awesome. So that's going to be the 9x12 or on a blank. We don't know. We will get a list of the
blanks are $10 more.
They are. But so if you want it on a 9x12, we can do that for you. If you want it on a blank, we'll see if he has any Green Lantern blanks. 9x12 is not even a point. All right, so 9x12. As soon as we get Pat back, we will get him started on that. And thank you all for coming out. And as soon as Pat gets back, we'll get some of these questions.
And yes, Stanley, we can see your name. And yes, I'm going to start up on the question. Well, I guess, yeah, we're not. I forgot Pat dipped out.
Well, you just answer all Pat's questions. It's fine.
I will answer for Pat. No,
yeah,
no, I won't.
Jason Harris, I see what you did there. That's clever, my friend. Very clever. Connor, we can see you too. Yes, sir.
Connor Combs, whoever Facebook user that says I'm having to watch on mute because I'm multitasking. We can't see your name, but the sizes are down below. Read them off for you. Remarks 3x5, 125. Head, shoulder 9x12 or blanks 250. Blanks are $10. Torso full 700.
I think Since that's not
RD Tornado. Sorry, I can't read. That's too small.
Andrew.
Tondro.
Becker.
That's not here.
Yes.
We need to have a
My favorite thing
supplemental show.
is that he says, I'm watching on mute, so let me know the sizes. And
Oh,
you tell
no.
him the sizes.
That's awesome.
I'm an idiot.
So
Damn it. Usually it's Hanukkah.
you have to measure them out, show them in.
It's down below.
No, I'm not doing
Down
any of
below.
that.
The person who just typed name showing ? No, your name is not showing. But your
Say
name
it
is
louder.
Dave Flynn, and I know who you are. Just make sure, guys, you just get yourself all set up for the next claim. Type your name in if you're having problems with the Facebook, and then type claim after it. Whenever we throw up another claim, you guys will be ready to rock and roll.
What a
We're just
dump.
waiting for Pat to come back in. He is having a little glitchy.
Yeah, he just messaged me. He said everything turned off. So
Okay.
that means while we're waiting, though, I mean, we'll just do another segment.
So, Annika, what are
Not
we
even
cooking tonight?
cooking.
I'm actually not cooking tonight. I have to go see Les Mis tonight. So
Why are you always
Yes.
going to theater?
I don't know. It's the new season just started, and there's only like 6 shows, I think, in the
Do you
whole
have like
season.
season tickets or something?
I do
Okay.
with my mom, and like the first 2 have happened already. It just
Mhm.
started. Then I get a break.
Now next Tuesday I won't be here because of AEW.
I will be here.
But the Tuesday after I'll be here, and it
Right.
will also be my birthday. So you better have a good show scheduled.
Ooh, yeah.
Actually,
He doesn't. We're
He
taking a break.
doesn't.
Damn it.
on the 17th, we looks like
Yes.
we're probably having Mr. Bob Hall.
On my birthday.
Nice.
And hopefully on the 24th, we might be doing an art drop.
And I may or may not be here next Tuesday because I will be going to New York Comic Con. So I don't know if I have to come up with a swap of schedules at my real job to account for that leaving. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I do.
This is your real job.
Yeah. This is my fun job. This is my talking to my people job. I love this one. And for those of you guys who don't know, we are dipping our nose in dipping our toes, I should say, in some other waters. We know that a lot of people have other interests besides comics. I know it's crazy, but they do. And some of them are sports. So we've sort of shortened the 4C Comics down to just 4C Live. So it used to be 4C Comics Live. Now it's just 4C Live. And we will have a wonderful sports show that we're hoping to debut next week where we're going to have do you have that promo set up yet or not yet, Ken?
I have the title screen, but I don't have
The title? Do you have that thing up there?
I can put it up if you want to see it.
Yeah, let's throw that up there for anybody who doesn't know. So there you go. So we have a wonderful show that is going to be featuring Mr. Pepper Johnson, former 2-time Super Bowl player, champion with the New York Football Giants. He was a linebacker, and then he's a coach. He won 3 rings with the Patriots as a coach. So he's
And
got a
2
lot of
player
cool
with
stuff
the
going
Giants.
on. Yeah. Well, I already said that, 2 with the Giants as a player and 3 with the So so he's got 5 rings, and he got rid of the other ones that just say champion. He doesn't like those rings. That's a whole other story that you'll have to hear from him. Great story. But yeah.
We will. We'll hear them all.
Well,
Mhm.
you know, part of the show is what we're going to do is we're going to talk about famous plays in NFL history. And for anybody out there who's old enough to remember the catch, which was
Heard
Joe
of it.
Montana chucking a ball out of bounds that Dwight Clark jumped up and caught accidentally. But he was being covered by a guy named Michael Downs. But the guy that's seen in all the videos and the pictures who wasn't covering him just came over to assist is a gentleman by the name of Everson Walls. And Everson Walls was a played for the Cowboys for many years, and then went to the Giants. Actually, won a Super Bowl. He was in Super Bowl 25. If anyone remembers the cover of Sports Illustrated where he's like got his hands up like this, that was Everson Walls.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're hoping that Everson's going to join us next week.
I just got a message. They say Everson said he's in. He's coming.
There you go. So we're going to have Pep and Everson talking football. We're going to hopefully bring that show to you guys next week. We'll let you know as soon as we have a solid time. And yeah, please join us for something a little bit different. You know, it's just, once again, we want to bring comic stuff to you, but we've been trying to get this YouTube channel going. And we're kind of at a point now where we need to diversify a little bit. So hopefully this will bring in some other people. Maybe we'll introduce you guys to something different. So I'll be there. Ken will be there. And everybody else, you know, the gang will be here as much as we can. So it should be a pretty fun time. Anyways.
Well, one guy who's also going to be with us is the show's not going to be live, by the way. It's going to be taped, just because we want to be able to edit if we have to. But we're going to be joined also by a comic book person who actually has an extensive sports background, and that's Anthony Snyder.
That's right.
Oh, geez.
Anthony Snyder's dad was Jimmy the Greek. So Anthony grew up. I mean, when I was talking about the catch with Anthony said he was in the stands when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
When I talked to him about Super Bowl 25, because that's another thing we might talk about with Everson, because him and Pepper were on the same team that won Super Bowl 25. Anthony said he was in the press box. So he's got a whole different take on sports, you know, where Pepper and Everson can talk about on the field and things like that. Anthony can talk about maybe things that happen.
Hey, Ken, Avi's asking a question to you. He knows one of the 49ers on that team, and he was asking, Pat the Glitch Gleason. I love it.
But yeah, well, we can talk to Avi and see if we can make something happen there. But guys, I know you're probably bored. So a lot of you came here for Pat. We're really trying to get through this. We got the first claim. As soon as we get Pat's stuff, if we are still having problems, we can just message him.
I'm gonna call him. Hold on, he's trying to connect again.
Sure,
I'm gonna call him.
Yeah.
He said to call him, and then we can just do it audio while he fixes that. But he can get started.
Sure, yeah, we can just get him started on that first sketch. Because we know you guys all want to try and get something. So we're you know, right now we're just kind of filling time. So we apologize for.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know what happened. It's like as soon as we went live, it just went off. So
No worries, man.
It's happened to me.
Yeah, we this isn't the first time something like this has happened to us. So
okay,
no worries. But yeah, did you see the claim?
No, I didn't see it. I started to see one, and then it went away. So I literally saw and heard nothing.
The claim was a 9x12 head and shoulder of hold on, ceramic, not you, the green.
Ooh, nice.
There you go. So you guys can ask any questions. I'm just gonna leave the microphone right here for Pat, and
okay,
you guys can ask away, Becker.
Cool.
Alrighty, well, let's go back.
I'll just start working on that.
Yeah,
you just use your imagination.
I'm gonna turn the volume up so you can hear them too.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. So, question from Emilio: what is Pat's favorite Marvel/DC character to draw?
What is my favorite? And I have to go between. That's too hard to narrow it down. For Marvel, Spider-Man is pretty easily my favorite character. Although Venom is pretty fun too. I just haven't had a chance to draw him too much in the books. And then for DC, man, I drew so many characters at DC. You know, Batman, Superman, and Super Sons, Green Lantern Corps. Honestly, probably Superman. I mean, Batman is really close, but I felt like I did a lot of Batman work, and I didn't get to do as much Superman as I wanted to. So if I was just going to sit down and draw him, it'd probably be Superman. So those would be my top two.
Well, listen, those are two popular choices.
I mean, I guess if I want to draw, like, of characters I haven't drawn, like I never got to draw Clayface at DC, which I always wanted to do something with him. We did kind of a Clayface kind of monster, Super Sons monster. It was like the closest I got to it. But a lot of the villains, those are a little more high up on my list. I never really got to do. I did like Doom 2099. I did a cover at Marvel, and that was really fun. I guess he was in one of the issues too. It's just a lot of fun characters to draw.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully that answers the question there. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Emilio.
I would have liked to heard like more New Warriors characters or Speedball, but hey, what do you do?
We'll get there. Did you just claim that? I think you just claimed that. I don't know.
I probably did. I always claim Speedball. No, do you have anything you're working on right now you can talk about? Any upcoming projects?
I just wrapped up. I spent the summer drawing Amazing Spider-Man. This 4 or 5 issues in a row, which I think is a first on that book that I've had that many in a row. So I'm glad they let me do that. And so I'm kind of taking a break from interiors right now. I'm working on some covers. I got one here. I think I could tell you it's another aliens cover for a black, white, and blood alien book. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm going to do some more covers through the Pat Shop, which is my retailer store. So I want to get back to that. I've got some things that I'm actually writing, so I'm putting down the pencil a little bit to get ahead on some stuff I'm writing, but nothing I'm ready to. Nothing I can talk about. But I'd like to hear, people say, what they want to see me do next. I'm always curious to see if people want to see me keep doing the same stuff or try something new. So really, the sky's the limit as far as doing creator owned or whatever. That would be something I'd like to do at some point too.
Oh, nice. Do you have any characters that you've got in mind, like a genre or something you want to do, something creator owned?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I think I've got, I've had a really fortunate time to work with some really good artists. So I'm not even just thinking of drawing for my own, for myself to draw or writing for myself to draw. I've got to work with Doug Mankey, Jorge Jimenez, and Guy Gadowski, and most recently on Mark Bagley, which was like, I got to write, a couple comic books for Mark Bagley. I couldn't believe that. It was just crazy. He was my Spider-Man guy coming in. So I've got some other artists that
and new.
I should say yet, but a couple other guys that we've been talking about doing some stuff together. So I'd like to get that going. As far as like style and theme, if anyone knows me, I draw like the most horrific, like wholesome things you've ever seen. So it's like a weird mix of monsters and then just people hugging each other. So it could be anything really at this point. I like to have a little variety. So
nice.
Our next question comes from Casper. And that is, will Pat be attending any comic conventions in the near future?
Oh, that's a good question. New York Comic Con, I believe I'm supposed to be going there. So that's coming up, but still working out the details on that one. And then kind of wind it down for the year. I think next year I'm going to have a lot more lined up. So, but nothing really on the books. Like I said, I've been working pretty nonstop all summer long, and so I'm looking forward to a little time, to stick at home and do some work here, and maybe doing lives and things like this from my studio are really nice. So I'm actually hoping to do more stuff like this. So thanks for having me on here too.
Our pleasure.
If there's any conventions you guys want to see me at too, please. Let me know in the comments. And
Connor Combs says, "Do Heroes."
Yeah, I know. I've heard such good things about Heroes. I don't know anyone at that convention, so if you guys know anyone, Tell them to shoot me a message.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of our favorite shows. We actually got Becker to come all the way from Kansas City. How was your Heroes experience, Becker? Your first one?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, I even drove. That's how committed I was to get there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which was really cool because it was like a very cool trip through the heartland, through the Smoky Mountains, and then I think once I like crossed the border, I kept wearing out that Petey Pablo, North Carolina song in my car. But let's see. Ryan O'Connor says he'd love to see you on X-Men. Patrick, are there any X-Men characters you grew up reading or have a special connection with?
Oh, sure. I mean, actually, my first published work was X-Men Unlimited number 22 with Brian K. Vaughan. That was the book I broke in on, and it was my first and last Marvel book for like 20 years. So that was fun. And if you guys really want to laugh at me, feel free to go look it up. But definitely a lot of fun doing that one with Brian, and thankful for him to even like give me a shot to work with him at the time. I was clearly not ready. But recently in Spider-Man, I drew some Wolverine in there, which I'd love to do some work with him. Friends with like Benjamin Percy, and we kept talking about doing stuff together because he's doing this run on Wolverine, and I think he's coming up to like 50 issues or something, which is awesome. But just I did a couple covers and wanted to do some more with him at some point. I think I grew up reading comics mostly. I came into it in the 90s, I think, a lot. So like Jim Lee was my introduction to the X-Men. The X-Men number 9 was, I think, the first X-Men book I bought. I had no idea what any of it was. I just saw the cover of Ghost Rider and Wolverine. It was awesome. And then I just started going back and buying back issues and getting into all that craziness, and totally engulfed in it, like everyone was at the time. I think now, man, I do have this aversion though, so to like drawing team books, and I blame Green Lantern Corps for this because it burnt me out on drawing so many characters. It was a lot of fun, but it was like 5 years of drawing armies fighting armies, and I enjoyed it, but it was I also really enjoyed just focusing on one or two characters, and being able to play a little bit more with the composition and things like that. So if it was with the right writer, yeah, it'd be great to do some X-Men at some point.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was going down your list of credits just to see everything you'd worked on. I was like, you've worked with some pretty impressive writers for comics.
I
and
know.
stuff.
It's crazy. It's like I just feel like it's just a glutton of riches. Like I broke in with like Brian K. Vaughan, and then I was like Jay Ferber, and then Jeff Johns was the first person I worked with at DC. And then obviously I went up to like working with Dave Gibbons, and I know I'm forgetting people, but yeah, it's just been crazy.
Michael Bendis, I think, was on there that list.
Yep.
Okay, Jeff, I saw you just responded to him.
Oh, but my stupid thing typed the wrong letter.
The person who said joining late claims all done. No, we've only are in our first one. Patrick is having technical difficulties, so he's drawing while he's on the phone. So we can hear him. We can't see him.
Yeah, just trust him. He's literally got the phone up like this, and he's just drawing away.
He swears you're gonna hear art.
Do this. You should see this. No. Yeah.
Although we're pretty sure we heard slot machines in the background.
But yeah, many more claims to come, guys. So stay tuned.
So David asks, if you were able to take on a Marvel/DC family relationship like you did with Clark and John and Bruce and Damian, what would it be?
It's a really good question. I think Fantastic Four comes to mind, obviously. I think that would be really the most obvious choice. I have a couple ideas that I don't want to say because they're not currently family, so it would be me coming up with something. I always did like the I think Spider-Man and Mary Jane and Day. I always thought that stuff would be cool if you could figure out a way to do it again. If they want that, if they let us go that direction. I don't know. I'm open to other ideas too. If you guys have any, I think it'd be kind of cool to do like a villainous family too, like not just the heroic side.
Nice.
There's a lot to play with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alex Seville says it would be cool if you came to the UK.
It would be cool if I came to the UK. Sure, I'll let me know.
He's staying at your house, Alex.
Don't do too much anymore, and it's just because, like I said, I have a pretty big family, and the last couple times I went, so I got invited. They were gracious to bring me and my wife. I left the kids at home, which I thought would be great. Like I thought I was like, yay, I'll get to go on a little trip without my kids. But then I was like, I'm having this big experience over here, and like they're missing it, and I just felt bad about it. So I don't like to leave the country without my kids, and that's a tall order for any like convention usually if they offer. So it just doesn't usually work out. But at some point, someday, maybe when they all move out, I can come out to the UK. It'd be really great to see fans out there.
Very cool.
Emilio has our next question. Speaking of GL or Green Lantern, what Green Lantern was the worst to draw? Maybe most challenging?
Kyle's crab mask was the worst to draw. And I liked it. I like it, but it didn't make sense to me for such a long time. So for those of you know, his mask was. I don't know. It made sense from one angle, or but it didn't make sense from another, and so it was hard to like rotate it and make it consistent. So to get a good expression out of it, I think but there were so many easy and fun Green Lantern characters to draw, like Kilowog, and any of the core members that were aliens. It's just so much fun. Hard to mess them up, So it kind of balanced out. I like drawing Arkillo a lot. He was one of the Sinestro Corps members. I believe we had Mongol. I think ripped his tongue out. That was pretty fun. So yeah, I just got to draw some cool stuff on there. So
Love Mongol.
Yeah, was it Salak? I think that was his name. Like it's been a while, and also for the record, none of us know how to pronounce these names either. So he had a weird pointy head. I drew him differently. Like it didn't matter what issue. It was so bad. I had no idea. Like that it was looking so inconsistent.
Yeah, I often thought it'd be fun when they're making the animated movies for these characters, and these names have to be actually spoken aloud in common for the first time to just go with like the weirdest pronunciation ever, just to have everybody who's listening to the cartoon go,
yep.
That's not how I read it. What?
And then just look at the camera and be like, gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that did this, but I remember vividly in like junior high, like when Amazing Spider-Man 2, was it 2 or 3? It was 361 came out, and I took it in, and I was so excited, and I showed all my friends. I'm like, guys, look there's another Venom character, and he's red and he's black, and his name is Carnage. And I thought, I didn't know how to pronounce Carnage. I thought it was Carnage, and I was just like, it was like literally years later when I realized that I've been making a bigger fool of myself than usual. So,
oh my god.
That's
yeah, I had one. I had a way worse one than
especially, that. In the Green Lantern universe, because they all have, apostrophe names. I know Isamat Cole was, and I think it's pretty common knowledge at this point, but that was our editor and then writer, Peter Tomasi. It was Tomasi backwards. So Isamat was Tomasi backwards. I think there was a backwards Gleason background character somewhere in there. So we had fun with stuff like that.
Nice.
So Flo Dameron says he loved your Batman and Robin. Skipping Nick's Kicks and Comics. Emilio. I wish Marvel would put MJ and Peter back together.
Yeah.
And I think we've pretty much caught up. So if anybody has a question, you're on deck. And Jason Harris said Carnage. He's French.
That's right.
Right. I know we need to make a French symbiote that is, Don Carnage or something. Yes.
You could have like a baguette.
I think, as far as the MJ Peter relationship stuff goes, I hear that a lot, and that was, I don't really even know exactly what is going on, with what their plans are. So, on this particular arc, because they asked me to do the art for it, and I got to hang out with Zeb Wells, who's the writer, and in Denver this year, and he told me some stuff that he had planned. Him and Nick Lowe had planned. So yeah, I kind of I'm hoping like right along with everyone else. So issue 35, which is the last issue I drew, comes out next. I believe we skipped a week. I thought it was coming out this Wednesday, but it'll be next week. I think Marvel built in an extra week or something. So it wasn't my fault. I wasn't late. It was done. So I think they just built it into the schedule. So yeah, I don't want to give anything away in that, but it should be pretty good. So.
And since we can't see the sketch, how are you coming along? Oh, there it is.
Look at that.
I
hope it's coming along because Ken just look at that. We threw another claim up.
Claim available. Pat Gleason is up.
Wow.
Hey, Pat,
there they go.
All right. I'm gonna go back up and figure out where this started.
I mean, you guys can all stop claiming. There's more than 5.
Emilio with a claim. Dustin Whitney claim. Connor Combs. And Dave Flynn.
And I want to give a shout out to Dave Flynn, who typed his name because all we would see if he hadn't is Facebook user. So
and for our 5th one, James Bud Circle.
Good. All right. So guys,
Jonathan Rowland, Ryan Jablonski, Raul Rico. Sorry guys. Comic Viking. What was?
I missed one.
Okay, so I've got
Dustin,
Emilio.
Connor, Dave, Emilio, Connor. That's the last one you missed. And James, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Linda Craig, sorry.
Yeah, listen, guys, we're going to get as many of these claims in as we can. We're going to throw these guys on a wheel spin, and we're going to see who's up next. And guys, start thinking about what you want. Not that, there's a rush or anything, but, that we have all the options down at the bottom scrolling. So, and the winner is.
Oh, will it make it to Connor? It did. Connor.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Connor.
And Connor Combs, I don't know if you've ever bought from us before. If you haven't, she's going to check right now and we'll find out. Hold on.
Yep, I have him.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so sorry if I'm not recognizing anybody's names here. Guys, we've gotten, not to get a little too big for our britches, but we got quite a few people who've bought art from us in the last couple of years. So I can't remember all of them, but I feel bad that I don't remember you guys. But wonderful. Thank you so much. Connor, what would you like? What are you looking for, bud?
It says 9x12, but does that mean Head and Shoulders 9x12?
Yeah, now you need 9x12 is what he draws everything in unless it's on a sketch card or a sketch cover. So you got to let us know what you want. If you want a torso / full figure, or you want
Head and Shoulders, and what character, Connor?
We're getting there. One typing at a time. We're gonna get everything we need.
It's Woohoo.
Yeah, I don't know who Woohoo is, but it sounds like a great character.
It's a Woohoo.
Woohoo. I'm colorblind, dude. So what the hell's going on?
Hey, Ken, if I send you a photograph, can you show it to
I
someone?
sure
or-
can.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you want to show that, yeah, absolutely, we
I'll,
can
just,
post that.
I'll
Up.
show you where I'm at with it. So, and I'm gonna send you the sketch, the blanks I have that they can choose from.
Okay,
too,
sure.
so.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
it.
there we go. Something we can do.
What the hell?
Gee, all right, you guys got to give me a little bit of a break.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
All right, wait,
Please.
listen to this, Pat. See if you know what he's talking about. This is all. This
My Sakurajima
No.
from
Boo.
Rascal Does Not Dream.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna defer to Annika on this pronunciation, please. Go right ahead.
Sakurajima.
That was close. I was really close.
Maya
You were very-
Sakurajima, the
From Rascal Does Not Dream.
from Rascal Does Not Dream.
Hang on. Okay, you got to say it again.
hold on. It's my MAI
Uh-huh.
Sakurajima.
SAK. Anime character.
Sakurajima.
I have no
Yeah,
idea what it is.
Right, and the book is Rascal Does Not Dream,
It's
or
an
the
anime.
show, or the anime. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
Do you do anime
Yeah.
characters, Patrick?
I don't. Let me check it out. I'll see here.
it's the
Have-
verdict.
Hey
is
Connor,
still out.
have one in the chamber.
Let me.
Connor says he can send a picture.
Yeah, send me a picture of what you're thinking of. Maybe Ken will send it. I'll just Google it too.
You guys are not making it easy on us tonight.
Yeah,
I
really.
mean, that's okay though. I like the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
She has gray hair, right? Sorry. I'm on like 3 devices.
Did you know who it was?
No, I don't watch it.
Oh.
I haven't watched. No. The last anime I
Dan Lee,
watched
yes, we can see your name. Thank you so much.
Dark
was Sailor.
anime girl. I see pictures of her. Okay.
No, the last
What do you think?
the last anime I ever watched, Becker, was Sailor Moon.
What do you think, Pat?
Probably.
So far so good. Hang on one second.
All right, so this is the blanks that Pat has.
If he has a picture, like a specific picture he wants me to go off of, I just Googled it, so I can work off of that. Or if there's something specific he
So
wants.
Connor, send Ken a picture, and Ken will get it to Pat.
Yeah, Connor is on Facebook,
Yep.
so you can just message Ken Carson and just send him a picture, and then he can shoot that over to Pat.
Hey Pat, do me a favor. In your blanks there,
Mhm.
take that Amazing Spider-Man 600 and throw it in the trash.
What the heck?
Well, no, listen.
That-
Those covers by Marvel were printed on like glossy stock.
I don't have it. It's not a 600. It's 850.
That was an 850. I thought it was a 600.
Oh,
Do you remember that cover I'm talking about?
Ken.
Right.
That
Raleigh,
one,
it's
that's like-
going down the bottom of the screen, Raleigh. All you got to do is read the bottom crawl there, bud.
It's not glossy. It's.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we're good. Do
Do you remember the one I'm talking about? I think it was 600.
Yeah, they were glossy. I did hear about that, but I did not get it. Yeah, I would throw that right in the
You,
trash.
you would literally have to draw it with pen in order for it. Even markers didn't work on it.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, no, I don't think. I think these are all paper, normal cover stock. So
Nice.
and then I'm still working on the Sornic Natu one. So, but I sent you a picture of that too, so people.
Oh, let me see.
All right, so these are the blanks. Ken's going to load up and post up the picture of our first sketch of the night, and then we'll get him started on the second one. And then, and Becker, you got some more questions, looks like. in
Yeah,
the chat.
we have a question from Dagny. Has Pat ever drawn any 80s characters? Like G.I. Joe or Transformers? Is there one he would like to draw?
Yeah, I was a huge fan of both. I actually just read. I've been reading through the IDW collection of all the GI Joes. Again, I've got a spinner rack full of them here. I'd show you, but again, use your imagination. Yeah, and those like the Transformer covers. #1, I think comes out tomorrow, isn't it? Skybound.
Yep, Transformers
those
#1
covers are
drops
amazing.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
or today if your shop is cool.
Becky's already read it.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to draw. I'm thinking about it. You know what? Stay tuned. I guess if you guys are, if you guys follow me on my social media stuff, I don't know. Maybe stay tuned. Sign up. But yeah, of course there'd be characters I'd love to draw for both of those series. Cobra Commander would be great. I'm going to do Cobra Commander #1. I really was a fan of Lee Weeks did a series of G.I. Joe covers in the 80s, and I was a big fan of. I didn't realize it was him that drew them until after we became friends, and I'm like, wait a minute, you drew this. Sell me the original art. And he didn't have it. But yeah, I mean, there's so much good stuff out there that he's done and others have done. It's like when I came on to Superman. Of course I'd love to draw this stuff, but it's been done so well by some others. It's like I don't think I could quite rise to that same level. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be another one. That would be on my bucket list to do something like that. I got to meet Kevin Eastman this year at Planet Comic-Con, and he was just a really sweet guy. So thanks to JJ and Freddie Williams for setting that up. That was cool. Yeah, so any of those would be
How
great.
did you like Planet Comic-Con?
How much do I like it?
I said, how did you like it? You've been there the last 2 years.
Yeah, it was great. I like Kansas City. I did halfway from Kansas City, so it's a nice chance to come down there and see them, get some barbecue, hang out with fans. And the convention was always really nice. Got to sit I got to freeload off of this really nice group of people. Let me share their table. It's 4C Comics. They were there. It was great. It was cool. Yeah, hopefully we can do it again this year. I know I was talking to JJ about this, so it'd be great to do. It'd be great to come out again.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah. Hey, Ken, slide that phone a little closer to the microphone while you're
I'm trying
typing.
to give me a second.
I know it's my fault. It's my fault. I messaged you. I apologize. It got a little light when you were typing. I just want to make sure people could hear him.
All right.
I figured I'd leave that up since it's kind of like you sketching.
Yeah.
Okay, so question from David. Any chance to see you on a Star Wars book? If so, which era would you prefer? Original, prequel, sequel, expanded, Legends? I like Legends. Kotar.
Sorry, can you say it one more time? You cut out.
Oh, sorry. Any chance to see you on a Star Wars book? If so, which era would you prefer? Original, prequel, sequel, expanded, or Legends?
Oh man, I did do one. I did a Mandalorian cover earlier this year, and that was a lot of fun. I'd like to do more. I don't know. I think it'd be fun to do. I mean, obviously the original. I think it'd be fun to do some prequel stuff. I think I'm to the point now where, especially now that I have younger kids, that it's fun to watch them watch those movies with the unjaded eyes that I had when I went into them. And now it's like they just don't see all the warts, like we did. And there's some good stuff in there. I think. It'd be cool. I really wish that they, and this is not my original thought on my end, but if they could figure out a way to somehow make Ben Solo, the last Skywalker, and bring him back somehow, I think that whole movie would have been just a really different franchise. He was such a cool character for 15 minutes, and I'd be great to do more with him. Like I said, actually turning to the light side.
I just sent you an image of that character.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and this was a Head and Shoulders sketch. This last one.
First, the
Yes.
Green Lantern one.
Yeah, I added, so I'm saying Head and Shoulders, which is more like a minimum. Sometimes I just feel like adding a little more. So, or if you really want like full figure, you can ask. And I just try and do what I think would look best in the end. So if that doesn't confuse things too much, you can certainly ask. So. On this one, the only thing with her is now she doesn't have any powers or anything. This is the shot of her that she wants. Right? I'll figure it out. I might hold off. You know what? I might hold off on this one a little bit, Connor, and when I'm off the air and I can do a little more research, maybe go watch some stuff to get a better feel of the character. Then I'll just start it at home and I'll get to do that. And I feel more comfortable.
So you know what that means, folks.
Yeah. Basically, when you said that, you opened up a window and Ken jumped right in there. So we have another claim available.
Wait, but
Pat.
oh.
And wow, that's way more than 5 people again. So just verify with me, Becker, the 5 names that I read are the same 5 names.
Alrighty.
All right, so I've got our top 5 are hold on, make sure I didn't go too far down. All right, Emilio, I've got Dave, I've got Dustin, I've got P. Catawat, and Comic Viking.
Whoo-hoo, my boy, the Comic Viking got in.
So Raul and Dagny and Ryan and Raleigh and Jonathan and Adam and David and Dan and Linda. Keep watching.
Who was the last one?
So Alan for Comic Viking, P. Kaiwat.
Patrick.
Oh,
Patrick.
Patrick.
You can just do Patrick. So
I only needed the last one. I got it.
Okay.
All right. Very cool. So we're going to throw that wheel up, do that spin, and see what we're going to do before we do this character. I just want somebody to say, I want Bob. That's what I want them to claim, Bob. Something to that effect.
Can you do Iceman?
Yeah, can you get just one syllable name, easy to read?
Throg.
And it looks like it's Dustin.
Dustin Whitney.
Mr. Whitney, I don't need your information.
So Dustin, what you should get is I think you should get a Jane Foster. I'm just throwing it out there.
I swear to God, do you want to die tonight, Jeff?
Whoa. Monica?
Oh, what happened?
Full figure.
Sorry. Okay, so he did not pick Annika's favorite character, which he's known to do on occasion. So he would love to have a Head and Shoulders artist choice of MJ in Spidey costume or 90s Rogue.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's a tough choice. Oh.
That's a Sophie's choice right there.
Whitney, going in hard.
No, it's Dustin's choice. Didn't you say his name?
Or 90s Rogue. I think. I gotta go with 90s Rogue because I think she's awesome. So if that's cool. Let's go 90s Rogue.
I'm sure he'll be fine with that. Awesome. All right, Head and Shoulders, 90s Rogue.
No, full.
That Dustin, you said?
Oh, Head and Shoulders.
90s Rogue, Head and Shoulders.
9x12, I assume.
9x12.
Cool.
You have chosen wisely.
I did get to draw a Rogue on a X-Men cover. It was like a jam cover, so it wasn't a bunch of different artists on there. So
yeah. So it was cool, but it wasn't as satisfying as really digging your teeth in, right?
Well, I was satisfied with what I drew, but I get a little like it's hard to do it when you don't know. I like to play off of whatever's going on in the environment, and it was just blank back. So to me, I felt like it was. Once I saw how it all got put together, I was like, oh, I could have put her arm here. And,
oh, right. So you were one of the first ones on the jam.
Typical artist, nitpicky stuff. But the MJ would be a good one too. So yeah, I got a soft spot for the 90s Rogue. So she's
such a great comic book.
Oh, that's a nice little
or cartoon. I mean,
what did you say?
I put up a picture of the half Spider-Man, half Hobgoblin cover.
Yeah.
So they're making comments about how nice it is.
All right. We have another question if Pat's ready.
Yeah.
All right. Emilio asks, do you collect art? If so, what do you collect? Who's in your collection?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a great question. I do collect art. I wish I collected more when I was first starting off. Like I should have had a sketchbook. I want to have a sketchbook just to get stuff, from friends and stuff. So I've got a few random sketches from friends of mine. I collect just things that I enjoy. So like going back to the Transformers question, there was in the 80s, I believe. Yeah, Marvel did these. They're called Big Looker books. They were basically like children's books, but they were painted by Earl Norham, who, if you guys know who he is or was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, great, just a great painter, and I had these books as a kid, and there's a group on Comic Art Fans of people that had collected art from it. So I didn't even know it was a thing you could, it was ever available. So I was really fortunate to be able to get some pieces from that that I have hanging in my studio, which you're just gonna have to trust me, and I can't show it to you. But okay, I'll do a live later or something, a tour of the studio.
There you go.
I also have like a little art gallery of collection of art that I've been given by good friends and comic book peers, people I've worked with. So he just gave me a bunch of pages from Super Fun that I wrote and he drew. So that's just sentimental stuff that and just really great artwork. I have some stuff by Dustin Nguyen that we worked on together. Mark Bagley was so very generous and sent me a page from our Spider-Man, a couple issues of Spider-Man that I wrote that he drew magnificently as you would expect. I collected a few animation cells, things like that. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, I have Archie Ninja Turtles stuff that I used to buy when I used to buy the books, on the spinner rack in the 90s. So I was able to pick up some of those. Just stuff that I like. I don't buy too much for the investment anymore because I have such terrible luck with that. I am not. I can never pick them. I just try and buy stuff I like or that means something. So, good question.
Yeah.
What would you consider your?
Before we came on, we were talking about this gentleman,
Jim Davis.
Jim Davis, yeah.
Oh, Jim Davis, yes, yeah. I'm super jealous that Ken got to meet Jim Davis and get that Garfield sketch from him. He was one of my very first. He was probably the first artist name that I ever knew growing up that I wanted to draw like Jim Davis. And when I was a kid, I was telling Ken this before that. For school, we were supposed to write letters to very important people, like presidents and senators and stuff. And I wrote mine to Jim Davis. Everyone else got theirs.
I did that too.
It was the 80s. I'm sure he got a ton of mail back then. So, but yeah, I love that. The cartoonist style. That was kind of what I started off wanting to do and be. And then, because I didn't grow up collecting comics, that came later in life when I actually started working at a comic book store. But when I was a kid, yeah, it was cartoons, like Saturday morning cartoons and Sunday newspaper, Calvin and Hobbes, and The Far Side, stuff like that. That's where I first started learning how to draw. Even like Jim Davis, he would just do these little shadows on like their legs or underneath them, and I remember just as a kid thinking, "Oh, that's how you do it." So it was a great thing for a young Pat Gleason back then. And I'm gonna need that sketch, and that's pretty cool.
So that's wild that you wrote Jim Davis, because in elementary school I wrote Jim Davis also, and I got a letter back, and I still own that letter. I still have it to this day.
Well, you must have written a much better letter than I did.
I think I probably just wrote it earlier, and I think I'm a little bit older than you are, so
Okay.
He
We'll
slipped
chalk
some
it up
money.
to
He
that.
slipped some money in his envelope too, I think.
One of us. That's awesome. Did he say anything? Like, was it just like a?
it was
Okay.
I mean, looking back on it, it's a pretty generic letter, but he did reference my letter, and then at the bottom he signed in red ink Jim Davis.
Oh, that's cool.
Super cool. I mean, I'd have to imagine he did thousands of. I mean, back when Garfield was everywhere. I mean, he's such a man. I would, and if he took time outdoors, I'm sure he was doing a bunch of them.
So yeah, I would say this would. I'm thinking what grade and what school I was at. So it would have been about 1988.
Yeah, I think I was in 6th grade, so it would probably been right around the same time. Man,
Annika, how old were you in 1988? 2.
Shut it, Annika.
I was a junior in high school.
You're old,
or,
Ken.
or a senior, if it was this time of year.
So yeah, I think I was in 4th
Starting
grade.
one down, so I'm going to move on to the road one now. I'm going to send that. I'm still working on it, but I'll send it to Ken so you guys can
Nice.
enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I wanted to. I didn't know if you and Ken talked about this at all, but if you want to, whenever you want to like take a couple more, if you want to take some extra claims or something and finish them up later, that way we can try and get as many of these done as we can.
I'll take more. Let's do some more. I mean, I can finish them up later. It'd be good to. I'm here for a reason. Let's do this. So let's.
Sure.
Let's make
We
it
just wanted to
happen.
make sure we didn't overload you with too much work after the fact.
No,
Thank you.
Annika.
Oh no! Yeah, no. This is. I'm in a window right now. I actually have time to do some
Claim,
stuff,
claim,
so.
claim. Everyone,
I
claim.
literally counted down with my fingers.
Well, Ken, they can't see
Claim.
that for like 10 seconds. There's
I
a
was doing it for
delay. There's a delay.
I was doing it for Annika.
Well, Annika's not allowed to claim.
She got
kidding.
my
I
phone in
still
her hand for
failed.
it.
And she still failed. She had the inside scoop and she still
So are
failed.
we taking a certain number of these, or are we just doing a wheel? How are we
We're
doing?
doing a wheel.
Let's just go
What
until
wheel?
I start crying and I say, "Please stop." But
Yeah,
let's
we're
go.
gonna if we
Yeah, I
decide to take more than one, we'll let you guys know first. We're still gonna
Okay.
do the normal procedure for this. So the top 5 claims I have for this one are going to be and once again, correct me if you guys see it differently than I do. Dagny, Emilio, Dave, Jablonski, and Linda.
Linda. Oh, Linda got in. That's cool.
Linda.
Guys, if Jablonski wins, he's forever going to be called J-Lo. Just saying.
Linda, did you and I sit next to each other at one of Pat's panels last year? I think we did.
I love Linda.
Yes, she is a regular of the Planet Con. So
Yeah. And I saw Dagny at Fountain. We're making our rounds.
Oh, yeah. Ken, the colors are cool for this one.
Sure.
No, I'm just telling you. I know you can't see them.
yeah,
They're an array of blues and grays.
no, he can probably see these colors.
In Kansas City's own Dagny.
Dagny has it. All right, Dagny, let us know what option you would like.
Or
But was this?
Nikolai.
Oh yeah. Was there a Linda? You said, or just someone else?
Well, we did
Linda,
a wheel.
Linda
spin.
hasn't won. She's in there.
Linda
she was
didn't
on the
win.
wheel.
She got on the wheel.
Okay.
But
Dagny
Dagny won.
Dagney.
Got it.
Ryan's trying to get a head start on the next claim.
And just so you know, so my daughter. I mean, you guys, this is going to a worthy cause because my daughter has chickens, and we have to buy a new chicken coop, and so all proceeds go to my daughter's chicken coop.
Wow, this is the Chicken Coop Fund.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And
So-
winter, I live in Minnesota, and winter's coming. So.
Oh yeah, winter is coming. Oh, wow, Dagny wants a torso / full figure of G.I. Joe Storm Shadow.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Wow,
Awesome.
that'll be neat.
Nice.
So give it a second, guys. Get everybody out there. Get your claim types all ready. We're not going to throw another claim up just yet, but we want you to keep you guys ready. And
does he want this on a? Does he
I
want this on a,
remember you,
on a
David.
9x12? Or I do have a Transformers GI Joe blank here.
so yeah,
Ooh.
Dagny, let us know if you want. He said 9x12, but he may not have known you had a blank. So if you want the blank instead, just let us know.
Okay.
Danny, found you.
I remember you, David. That's cool, man. Yeah. You got some good art at that show.
I'm guessing JJ's not coming up.
Johnny Bingo.
Yeah, Johnny.
Oh shit! Look at you with that good memory.
You got to hold that sign up next week, Becker.
I am. I believe. So what do you guys think would make a good sign? Do you like better just like a generic Johnny Bingo sign? Or I was thinking,
I would put
I
like who's
believe-
Johnny Bingo.
no, I was thinking I believe in Johnny Bingo.
I don't know anything about wrestling. Can't help you.
It doesn't matter. It's just a sign for a character that doesn't even exist.
What about J Bingo 314 or something, you know?
Johnny Bingo 314.
Oh boy.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
Dagny's still celebrating his win. He didn't hear us about the sketch cover.
That's okay. I'll do it on 9x12 unless he says otherwise.
Sure.
That's fine.
Vote for Johnny Bingo, someone said. I don't need the blank. Sometimes comes out better on art paper. So Dagny's going to stick with paper.
You got it. All right. It's no problem.
Johnny
That'll be cool.
Bingo.
Now, actually, no, Dagny, which version of Storm Shadow do you want? You want like 80s cartoon Storm Shadow? Do you want 90s, I don't know, weird camo Storm Shadow with the hood? I'm assuming the coolest version. Which would
Did
be,
you want the movie version with snake eyes? I don't, I'm just kidding. Nobody
oh,
wants
no,
that version.
no, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I couldn't even have to watch that. I just, even out of the morbid curiosity.
I you know what? And I joke only because I just watched it for the first time because I was really bored and I was flipping around on something Paramount maybe or some streaming service that I hadn't dug deep enough through, and I watched it and it was about what you'd expect. Just I don't know if that has any.
Oh,
Yeah.
great stars.
Yeah. So he wants classic 80s comic Larry Hama style. So that's good.
Awesome. You got it.
Very cool. Very cool.
Look who's joining us.
Craig Hamilton said the believe works if it's a Ted Lasso reference. In Kansas City, it's always a Ted Lasso reference.
Never seen an episode.
Awesome. Hmm.
Jason Sudeikis is from Kansas City.
Oh yeah, he always wears like Chiefs hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys still buzzing about the whole trailer thing? Or I mean,
Who? Taylor, you mean?
trailer. Travis
Travis
Kelce
and
and Taylor
Taylor.
Swift.
Oh,
You
he
guys
shipped
shipping
them.
Nah.
He shipped them. Sorry.
Nah, Taylor Swift is a Chiefs fan. That's all I need to know.
Is she really? Is she really?
I'll refrain from saying anything.
If you guys want to find out what a former professional and coach and hopefully future coach somewhere feels about the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce, please tune in next week for our show, Pep Talk.
Yeah,
He will definitely be chiming in on that.
We talked about that yesterday. It was interesting.
Yep, no spoilers, Ken.
My
No.
favorite thing about Travis Kelce is that when he released his list of his favorite barbecue in Kansas City, it matched mine to a T.
Wow.
Mm.
So
Well,
we agree.
Does Pep have a Houston place food, you're saying?
No. Richard Seymour, who was a defensive lineman for the Patriots. I think he finished his career in Houston, so he ended up a barbecue place over there.
Mm.
Because I told Pepper I could out barbecue him, and we're gonna have a showdown.
Nice.
Me and Seymour.
Bobby Filet style. I like it.
I'll fly there. I'll be the judge. Eating with Annika.
Yeah.
There's the show. Me and Seymour smoking some ribs.
Wait. So, guys, at Planet, and I don't think she'll mind me telling this story because we were both ridiculous. When we all went to, I forget what restaurant we went to, Pat, but we went to barbecue place.
You went to Jack Stack.
Thank you. We went to Jack Stack, and Maria and I just went crazy with the amount of food we ordered. She ordered like a sample platter, and then I ordered like a big ass mac and cheese thing, and they were like, the sample platters for for like 4 to 5 people. Mary and I were like, it's fine, we'll eat it, don't worry.
Whenever anyone tells you that a plate of food you've ordered is for multiple people, you have to look them square in the eye, Annika, and you say, I know what I'm about.
I know how far this stomach can extend.
Right.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
You got to go with the Ron Swanson when he goes,
Yes,
when he
that's
goes, take this
exactly.
away. I want you to bring me all the bacon and all the eggs you have. Then he goes, now hold on a second. I want to make sure you heard me. I didn't say bring me a lot of eggs and bacon. I said bring me all of the eggs and bacon that you have. That's my hero.
After MegaCon one night last year, we were there forever. We're driving back to the house, and I said, Annika, you hungry? She said, yeah. I said, you want to stop at McDonald's? She's like, yes, but don't judge me. And I was like, what? She ordered more food than I did.
It's always the little people that outdo.
I love McDonald's, you guys, and my husband does not like it. So when I get to eat McDonald's,
Gotta make it count.
Make it count.
That's right.
I gotta make it count. I love it.
I tried that carnivore diet for 30 days, and the local diner here that I go to, and they know me pretty well. And I would order like steak and eggs, and but hold the pancakes and stuff, and bring me 6 pieces of bacon. So they just started calling it the Ron Swans.
Yes.
Yes. Ron Swans. I'm like, yep, that works. So yeah, it was
So appropriate.
There used to be this restaurant in Edison, New Jersey. We used to always take a lot of the ball players and stuff I used to work with, and I ordered a bacon cheeseburger one time, and when they brought it out, it had like 4 patties of beef, 2 on each bun, and a pound of bacon. Across. So I literally, there was like 12 of us at the table. I said, everybody take as much bacon as you want. I had more bacon than I could ever know what to do with. When the plate got back to me, it still had more bacon than I knew what to do with.
Yeah.
I was like, God. But this place was ridiculous with their portions were just, I don't even know if it's still open. I don't know if we took it out or not. But man, it was called Harold's Deli in Edison. It was something else.
I just, before I came on, I made some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. And I made the mistake of eating one. It's probably why my wife went, because it was too spicy, and I ate it just before I came out. I was like, oh, they're so good. Oh man, if you haven't made them, they're pretty easy. They're nice to have on hand.
Craig Hamilton is making bacon right now,
and that is not a euphemism.
And Patrick, Ken, do you know the place he's talking about? Ever hit sub place better in Metuchen? Best cheesesteak.
What?
Best cheesesteaks in Jersey. Mahomes. I know what that means.
That
dude is so basic, though. He puts ketchup on a steak, and that's wrong.
Well,
I have a theory about pizza places and things like that. Do you notice that everybody, including each of you, I'm sure, you got the best pizza place is around the corner?
No.
Why is it everybody's best pizza place is around the corner? Is that possible?
No, mine is very far. The one I like is not around the corner. I have to drive.
So it's just a matter of convenience more than it is taste. I mean,
Kansas City pizza sucks.
Listen, of all the pizza that sticks in my memory is when I was a big fat kid, I would go to Pizza Hut. I would order a personal pan pizza with extra cheese. And that was like the greatest thing on earth. Cause when you when you do that and it comes to you in that metal pan that's like 700 degrees and they bring it to the table and you pick up one of the slice and the cheese just falls into the empty spot that you pull the slice out of, and then you finish eating the pizza and then you've got one slice now that's just cheese. That's the stuff that sticks with me. I've had pizza everywhere, but I'm like, that's the pizza that when I think of pizza fondly, I remember that. It used to be a delicacy when I was a kid. That was great.
Yeah. I don't like putting extra cheese on it. I'm more, I think I put a little extra sauce on there sometimes. The cheese gets
yeah.
too much sometimes. I don't know.
I think they used to put crack in it.
You get like real cheese on the pizza, like not just mozzarella, but some real cheese on there. You don't too much more.
Yeah.
But, like good sauce on there too. It does make me hungry.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've had a lot of really good pizza, but just when when in my head, if I was to close my eyes, that would be the pizza I think the most fondly of. When it didn't matter. When it didn't matter how fat I was. I was a kid. I was going to grow out of it. That's what they told me anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
I was off getting a soda and I could hear you guys. And then Pat just said my perfect way to order a pizza. I go light cheese, heavy sauce.
Yeah. Right.
You are making a lot of sense, sir. We both wrote Jim Davis and we both like a little less cheese, a little more sauce. I just love bread and sauce.
That's like a Chicago thing, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, like the deep dish?
Yeah.
But I'm not a huge deep dish fan. I'm more like the Chicago like pub style pizza, but I just want a little less cheese and pump a little more sauce on there.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like a dry pizza. You want that stuff running down your shirt. Like that's the way to go.
All right, Pat,
listen, Danny knows what's up. I just got to say, Danny knows what's up because Ken snuck in that
claim,
and nobody saw it but Danny. He was like a full 20 seconds ahead of all you guys who are distracted by our pizza conversation, including Annika, who was here.
I'm making a spreadsheet of the invoices that Ken has to send out. I'm trying to help Ken out.
All right,
so
Ken.
we got Donnie Lee
by a
Lee.
landslide.
Danny.
I'm still not even in there.
Then we got
Is it another one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kaiwat.
Just
Patrick. And then Dave Flynn.
Okay.
And finally, Alan, Comic Viking.
Alan.
Jablonski, you're so close, buddy. So close. And Adam Douglas, you're so far. But we're going to work on that. I am going to look at these claims and see if there's a better, who's got the best. It's actually pretty even between Facebook and YouTube. So I can't say that one's better than the other.
I have to support Alan. We have a YouTube show together. But anybody, good.
All right, Danny, congratulations. You got the next claim. Let us know what you'd like, and we'll throw it on the list. And guys, a big thank you to Pat for he's doing the best he can with some shoddy internet. He's on the phone. He's drawing without us even being able to see it. In theory, he is. He's probably just got his feet up watching TV with the volume off. But he says he's drawing. and he's gonna draw these. So that's it's above and beyond. Usually our artists just do stuff on the live show and maybe do some tweaks afterwards. But he wants to make sure you guys actually all try and get everybody who he can a sketch. So thank you so much, Pat. And hopefully that chicken coop's going to be like it's going to look like Trump Tower or something. It's going to be pretty amazing. And
So
you
you guys answered him.
We will talk amongst ourselves. Absolutely, Ken. Ken had to go for a second. The problem is when Ken left, we lost Pat because he's on the phone with Ken. So it's just us.
No.
That's all right. He's still there. He's just not here.
So Danny Lee, that they answered it's 9x12.
Yeah, it is not 11 by
David,
17. Everything is 9 by 12.
Hi, David.
And if Pat's not at Planet, I will be, David. So have a good one. See ya. Everybody else that's still here, hang on. We will get Pat back.
Mice. I don't know. Is Bill doing Planet this year?
I believe he is.
Is Annika going to the snow again?
I was trying to, Ken and I have been working on, cons for next year, and we're really trying to diversify a little bit and do some different conventions. We want to go to different places that we haven't been, but that's just a good, I know that Bill has a good relationship with the guy who runs that con, and he really likes it. And although Annika was there last year, the rest of the crew wasn't. So I might be able to see if I can talk Ken into doing that convention.
It's Ken.
Hey, look,
We know what Danny chose though too, because I'm just writing it down here.
Okay. I just
All
have
right,
to talk to
Danny.
Pat.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it took me half a second to realize that talk amongst ourselves meant talk with the three of us and not you or Pat, because you left with both when you left. You took the party on the road.
Drop this progress shot in the comments. Maybe should I try that?
Wish it would. It doesn't. Comments won't show
I
any
don't think
pictures.
it works like that. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
Danny says torso full. I don't know if I understand that one. Does that mean torso or full figure?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
torso
$700
/ full figure of Guy Gardner.
Oh, okay. Got it. Guy Gardner.
So Guy
And-
Gardner is your next one. There you go.
Very important. I don't think I have Danny's information.
Okay. So Danny Lee, send us, as you can message us at sending an email to 4ccomicart at gmail.com, or you can just message on Facebook, and that way we can get you an invoice out. So then thank you for being a first-time buyer. We love it. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody.
I bought.
Listen, and I will say this.
Guy Gardner on what? On the 9x12?
9x12,
Yep.
the torso full figure.
And Marcus was joining us earlier in the chat, and he was saying hit those thumbs up. So guys, yeah, we would love it if you guys would hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm, and joining us on YouTube, join our YouTube channel is great. That way you get to watch Pep Talk next week and all of our stuff that we do here on 4C Comics Live on Tuesday nights and 4C Live for everything else. And yeah, it really would help us out if you guys would join. It's it's something that we don't need to put every notification on there. We understand that there's so much stuff being thrown at you. You don't need your phone to be dinging every 5 seconds, but just joining the 4C family here is enough for us. So thank you so much in advance.
And this is Danny's first time viewing, and you won a claim, and you're
Look at
gonna
that.
get some cool Patrick Gleason art. That's awesome.
Yeah, beginner's luck. We like it.
Public service announcement for you.
We put the fun in no refund.
Oh boy.
Yes, we do.
Oh boy.
So Danny's going to get a great warrior drawing. That's right?
No warrior.
I assume you want a Green Lantern guy, Gardner, but yes.
Exactly.
I like
Can-
the warrior.
Make him look like Nathan Fillion. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
You know, when I first started working on Green Lantern Corps, I was using John Cena was my go-to idea for
Wow.
Who was?
No,
John
Pat
Cena.
was using John Cena.
How would you ever see him?
Oop, there's the bones on that rogue. Very nice.
Dustin
Did it come
Whitney.
through? Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, I posted it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
D. Whitney. You know I love you, but I might love your art collection more than I love you.
And speaking of Dustin Whitney, Dustin makes a wonderful claim.
Go,
Only
go,
3 likes
claim.
and 16 viewers on YouTube. Easy to hit that button.
For this one, guys, we're taking the first 5.
Oh, not Annika.
Good.
I know you don't have to say it's fine. There's a lot more people. It's fine. Just ignore me. Just ignore me.
So we have Annika was first.
Yeah,
Five
Annika's. She's going to be 6th now.
So we've got
Hold
Ryan.
on. Wait. Can I read them off, please?
Yes,
Yes.
you read them off.
Just because. So Jablonski, Dave Flynn, Emilio, Paul, and Patrick.
There you go. So those five, we need what you want.
Yeah.
I said your name.
That's why I was offline talking to Pat.
Sorry to Jonathan. I'm sorry, Linda. I'm sorry, Annika. It's okay, guys. You know what? When Bill goes to Planet, I'm just gonna sit next to Pat the whole time and like, Pat, hey Pat, Pat,
What?
Pat, I'll buy you barbecue. Pat, please.
I'm sorry.
It's so you can take the claim down, Ken. I think.
No, we don't have to. I mean,
Sorry, I was slightly distracted. So if you were saying something to me, just try and go. I wasn't listening.
No, Annika
No.
was just complaining.
Oh.
So you took
Complaining about
down.
my slow
So
typing.
everybody. So all those names that Annika just read, those are all. You guys are all getting sketches.
So once again,
Yeah, we're doing well.
Ryan J-Blow. J-Blow, you're forever known as J-Blow now because you got a sketch. J-Blow.
Get one. Just let me. Just tell me you're gonna read it off so I can hear you. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a little.
I'm just going to get their names first.
We will fill you in on all the stuff you need to know, sir.
So
Okay.
J-Blow, I need your character and size. Dave Flynn, I need your character and size. Emilio, I need your character and size. And if you're doing your normal thing with Ken. Paul Rico, I need your character and size. And Patrick, I need your character and size.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jonathan. I'm sorry, Linda. I'm sorry, Comic Viking. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who else am I sorry to? I'm sorry, Comic Viking. I already said sorry to you, but I'm saying it again because you're a friend of Becker's. But I'm mostly sorry for me. I'm sorry to Annika.
I never said that was the last claim, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't say it was over. Over? It's not over. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
The German, what?
He's on a roll. Just let him go. You're not going to get that reference, but it's okay. Everybody else did.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So do we get any of these claim like what they want yet?
Yeah, I am. I'm typing them up so that I can just do.
It's a kind of thorough dedication. I appreciate that.
Patrick wants to know what X-Men or never mind. He's doing X-Men. He wants the X-Men. Jesus Christ, Ito, get it together.
Nightcrawler on X-Men sketch cover.
Was there an X-Men blank, Ken?
There was.
Is there?
There you go,
There is one
Patrick.
X-Men blank.
One X-Men blank.
X-Men number 1. So I'm assuming it's the most recent X-Men number 1. Yep. This would be. Yeah, the 2000. Oh, this is 2010 X-Men number 1. So, but yeah, there is one.
Okay.
So that's a Nightcrawler on that one. What else do we
All right.
have?
Hang on a second. I guess so. What was the name?
Okay, so that's for Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick. X-Men blank. And he wanted Nightcrawler.
Yes, please.
And what level?
Patrick, did you want the head / shoulders or the torso / full? No, 3 full. I don't know. It's gone. So let us know, Patrick. Size-wise.
Gotcha, Jeff.
No, Jeff.
So
Patrick.
Ryan.
Head, shoulders,
have
please, Patrick.
Do you have Ryan's claim, Pat?
I do.
I just have Patrick so far.
Okay, so Ryan is a 9x12 head shoulder, Gambit or Rogue, any era.
Cool.
So your choice of which character and which version.
Awesome.
Emilio wants a 3x5 sketch card, red or blue, and he wants Spider-Man, of course. And Dave wants a 3x5 Damian Wayne Robin.
Where are you, Rico?
Shit. And what color? I'm guessing I would go yellow. So.
Yeah, he didn't say which color, but
Okay.
Is that who else? Oh, Raul Rico, right?
Yeah.
Was he a winner? So he got a 9x12 torso full figure
Sorry.
of an unmasked Ben Reilly in his Spider-Man Beyond costume that Pat designed.
Okay, so say his name one more time.
That's Raul.
Raul. Okay.
Yeah. So
And he wants a 9x12 Ben Reilly.
yeah, full figure torso Ben Reilly in a Spider-Man Beyond costume that you designed.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I think that's all 5, right?
Did you say unmasked or something like that?
Did I say unmasked? Yes, unmasked. He did say unmasked.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So that's Raul. And you want that on the paper, the 9x12? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it's 5, right?
That's 5 of them, I believe.
And the Raul one with the unmasked Ben Reilly, if he can have Ben smiling, that'd be appreciated, he asked.
Awesome. I like the direction. That's good. Yeah. Any direction you guys want, feel free to let me know too. That's awesome.
I guess I about the blanks. So these are the blanks that Pat has. So not the X-Men. He doesn't have that one anymore. But these are the other blanks he has of it.
Damn.
X-Men's gone. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad to get to do some of these index cards here. I did a bunch of these. It was like 5 years ago, and they're just a lot of fun to do. People seem to really like them. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably knocked out pretty quick too.
yeah, I mean, relatively. I mean, they're it's especially it's the kind of character too. They go on that people like on them. They lend themselves to being done quickly, especially when it's like Damien or one of those little twerps.
All right.
Got a bunch of sketch cards from Scott Hanna, JR, and a few others.
I have a few sketch cards. They're all speedball.
People, oh,
Yeah. It's my thing.
What is that
Oh,
one?
what do you got there?
It's a little Bob Wycheck man thing.
Oh,
If
Okay.
anybody knows, Bob barely can see anything at all. He literally, I went to shake his hand at Baltimore, and he couldn't see the hand in front of his face. So the fact that he did anything for me at all was amazing. But he's supposed to be getting surgery on one of those eyes. So yeah, put that thing away, Ken.
Oh.
Nobody wants to see your Jim Davis.
Just a Jim Davis.
Oh, I have this one.
oh, is he putting the? I'm glad I can't see what's going on now.
Yeah, you don't want to see that Jim Davis.
But you guys were saying what sketch cards, so I wanted to show my sketch cards.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Nobody wants to see yours.
We're getting sick of you, Carson.
Where are you, Patrick?
I'll remember that when I do the Jim Davis show alone.
I
Just
I
means we'll be
think-
able to. Just means we'll be able to claim Ken.
I know there's no Jim Davis show. Don't go freaking out in the chat. I was joking.
But you
I was
don't
going to
know.
say Jim Davis
Was
and
I?
Ken
wait
Carson.
a minute.
Was I joking?
Yeah, I
Or were
guarantee
you
if we have a
claiming-
if we have a Jim Davis live show, I'm pretty sure Pat might want to come on to that.
I was
one.
going to say with a Patrick Gleason
I
co-host.
will have. If we have Jim Davis on, Pat is 100% welcome to come on.
Yay, that would be awesome. I'm sure my
Maybe
internet will be
use the
just.
Wi-Fi at the McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'll come in person. I'll just show.
Oh my God.
From Minnesota to Florida.
There you go. Ken, we'd have to have that show on a Monday just in honor of Garfield, right?
You're right. Right,
thing.
we'll have
Here to
lasagna.
up. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll have lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
I don't
Jim
even-
Davis is just? He must hate lasagna at this point. Everywhere he goes, he's probably offered lasagna.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
I
That's a
wish
good
that
question.
was my biggest problem.
Earmark that one for the Jim Davis claim.
Yeah, that'll be my question. My hard hitting question.
Right.
Could be like Tom guy. Excuse
This is
me,
a letter.
Mr. Davis.
This is what I do when I was in 6th grade. It's been bothering me ever since.
It would be Tom guy questions. Excuse me, Mr. Davis. How many layers of lasagna does
Oh my god.
Worst.
Just a series of lasagna questions. Like, are you a cottage cheese or a ricotta cheese kind of guy?
Ricotta.
Well, obviously, but
Rigot?
I'm from
Meatless?
Iowa. We put cottage cheese in lasagna.
Do you go with ground beef or a sausage for the?
Both.
I mean, growing up, we were always served ground beef. As an adult, I make sausage.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a
That's the
mix.
beauty of a lasagna. You can have the ground beef layer, then you have the sausage layer.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah, you could put anything in there.
Exactly.
But
I'm
at a
just
certain
thinking.
it stops being lasagna and just becomes, I don't know, something completely unholy and different. I don't know.
That's-
Like that,
that's-
like the
that's-
Friends episode when the pages stuck together between the dessert and the lasagna, and they like layered it with like whipped cream and.
Oh, really?
There's a stupid episode of Friends where somebody was trying to cook something and two of the pages got stuck together, and
So they mixed.
they mixed a dessert and a lasagna together, and because they would never cooked before.
That's all.
Ugh.
Joey ate it. That's all that matters.
There is is it like Entenmann's or something? There's like a lasagna ice cream thing, right? Isn't there like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not lasagna. You know what I mean? It's like made like lasagna. It's just
Yeah.
layered.
My daughter did that. It was pretty good.
I didn't realize we'd be talking about so much food stuff on your show.
Yeah, I'm really hungry now.
I
And
know.
I ate before.
Don't I have what?
Oh, Connor, no, Connor
Everybody's.
claimed. I was
Why
like,
is everybody claiming?
Yeah, Connor claimed, and then somebody saw he claimed. So guys, what? No claims. No, we don't have a claim up. Reset.
put him back in. And if you already got one, you don't get another one.
Yeah, look, I have the list.
She's got the list. She knows.
Twice.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no multiple. There's so many people that want to get a piece. No multiple claims, guys.
One of them is right here.
Right.
It's fine. When I go to Planet with Bill again this year, Ken, I'll just sit there next to Pat and be like, hey, Pat. Hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
You want to do
Hey,
it? You want to do a quick sketch for me?
Sure.
Aw, look at Patrick. He's like, can I
I
make
know.
a claim for?
I love
the answer
Patrick.
is
Patrick, you can do that. You can just give her your claim if you want. I mean,
Oh,
No. No.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It's already on the spreadsheet.
Who wants to
Cannot
give up
be
their claim
changed.
for Annika? I'll allow it.
Wow.
No.
Annika, I'll take. Don't worry. We'll
Hold on, I got to mute Pat.
Oh, this is how she does it. This is how she
she's like,
connives her way on. Oh,
Really?
it's okay, guys. I'll go without.
No, I'm just going to bother Pat.
No, seriously, I'm okay.
Raleigh, we didn't say no more claims. We just said there's no more claims right now.
People are trying to trick each other.
Can-
There's a couple index cards. I'm working on one right now.
I
Sure, in a
hear you.
minute. Those go pretty fast, so maybe it squeeze in another spin.
Ooh, you heard?
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's do let's just do it again. We can just do the same thing again we just did.
Oh my God! So that's going to be the
Go,
first
go.
5 people who type claim. Oh my God!
It's not even in here anymore. I don't even know where I am.
Are there even? Oh, look at, and we still. Wow.
My guy got in. I think my guy got in. Yes.
And that just reminds me of like Ocean's 11 when he's like, "Are you in yet?" And he's like, "I hate that question."
I think Alan might have gotten it that time. So we got Raleigh, right?
Yes.
Yes.
James Bud Circle,
Yes.
Comic Viking,
And Linda.
and Linda.
Comic
And Linda.
Comet Viking's name is it Alan? Is that correct?
It's Alan, yeah, Allen.
And then right after Linda was Jonathan, Adam, and Raleigh. I'm sorry, guys.
Hold on. So how many is that? Was that 5 or was
And
that
Annika.
4? Oh,
Annika was there in spirit, but she lost her phone
so
in the hustle to get
Raleigh,
my phone.
James, Alan,
Linda. Oh,
and then one more. Where? I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll back.
I thought there was one more.
Ken, do you want? I can't.
Raleigh, yeah, James, Alan, Linda, and Adam Douglas. PayPal. Not my PayPal.
Cool.
Because I didn't win.
So let's start hearing what you guys want. Those 5 people.
Yeah. Tell us what you want, guys, because we're not even spinning a wheel. We're just taking 5.
No,
Hey,
I thought we
Annika.
were spinning.
Annika, can you?
No, we said do
check
the same thing we did last time.
Yeah, it was just those 5.
Yeah, just do those 5. Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Do it up.
Guys,
Yeah. Sorry, you got to keep typing, girl.
shit.
Oh, not typing for one.
Raleigh, James, Alan, Linda, Adam Douglas.
Yep, there you go. And Ken left,
Which means that
which we just
Patrick
lost.
left.
Pat.
too.
All right, gang, start posting what you're getting, and Annika will get that all down. So Linda Craig, head, shoulders, Wolverine, 9x12 brown suit.
Raleigh will have to ask that question when they come back.
Yeah, I don't. He's not.
I
To
don't
our
know if that's
knowledge.
something that we're offering, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a negative on that. So I would come up with a backup.
Alan, what are you getting?
Oh, James is up there for a Kilowog or a clay face. Wow. Talk about opening it up to something we know he wants to do.
All right.
That's crazy.
So
You're good.
what was the first one we got here? We got
Oh, here.
Oh, we had a question. I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but I will leave it up to our wonderful guest. Raleigh wanted to know if he can get a cover recreation of Spider-Man 55. That's a lot of work.
Sorry, Raleigh. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I that's kind of a one and done thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
do a version of that.
No, you're good, buddy. That's what we told him. We just want to make sure.
But you know what? I appreciate you asking, and you're not the first person that's asked that. Yeah, it's when I do web head covers. So for anyone that doesn't know, the Spider-Man 55 was the first web head cover, and it's a totally different kind of secret sauce technique of how I make those, and it's a little more time consuming and difficult, and they never really come out the same. It's hard to reproduce. So
Right. Yeah, no, it just means that people really, really love that cover. So he definitely appreciates you guys enjoying that cover so much. But yeah. Oh, Raleigh's backup. Oh, there you go. Raleigh's backup is a Cobra Commander, so that'll be great. Is that going to be is that just a head slash torso or shoulders, or is that going to be a torso full figure, Raleigh?
Let's go down the list for Pat, so he has it.
Yep.
Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up, Ken, because that's the first
I
one.
just finished up this the Damien for Dave, so I'm gonna do that over for you so you can see it.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
We love to see art on the art show.
second. Okay, I am ready to start writing these down. Go ahead.
So the first one is Linda, right? She wants a 9x12 head shoulder Wolverine brown suit.
Cool.
Who's next?
On paper?
Yes, 9x12.
Yep, 9 by 12. Okay, so okay, cool. Got it.
James, 9x12 of Kilowog or Clayface, artist choice, head and shoulders.
James, 9 by 12.
Head and shoulders, Kilowog or Clayface.
Cool.
Look at Alan getting difficult. He may be my friend, but Patrick, I will knock this guy around for you.
This is Alan.
This is
Yeah.
Alan.
Alan wants a head and shoulder sketch cover, King in Black cover, half Venom, half King in Black. Is that possible?
Is that possible? You tell him no, Patrick.
You tell that
Tell him
man
to
no.
pick one.
Let's see, on the sketch cover, it's a black cover. Ooh. Half and half. I think I can do that. Let me, yeah.
Boo.
You know what? I'll say this. Can I do it? We'll see. I'll try my best, and you tell me when I'm done. It might end up looking like something really weird, but yeah, it'll be cool. I think I can totally do it. Totally confident. I got this. You got this, Alan. Don't worry.
Woo!
Dang it, Alan.
All right, King in Black. So half Venom, half King in Black. All right. Were there two more?
Oh yeah, hold on. We're showing off your sketch now. Check out this Damien. Wow,
Wow.
that's
Dude.
sweet.
Yeah, Riley's
I
getting a head
love
and
the
shoulder
super
Cobra
songs.
Commander on a 9x12, 80s cartoon style in a hood mask.
Yes. Good.
So that's Raleigh.
And
He's
Adam
a head-
Douglas,
Head and shoulder,
we're
yeah.
still waiting.
Yep.
Your claim is gonna go away soon. Just kidding.
And he wants that on the 9x12. Okay, got it.
9x12, yeah.
Okay.
And who are we waiting for?
Adam Douglas, where are you? Adam Douglas, I'm gonna take your spot.
Well, we're waiting.
Sorry, double clicked it.
Adam Douglas. Paging Alan Douglas. Or Adam Douglas. Dang it, now you got me saying Alan Becker.
Yeah,
I
Becker.
torture that poor guy.
Well,
have
it's
a
okay because he
weekly-
loves Pat.
We have a weekly, right now it's twice a week, show called The Hucklebuck. And we do box openings and talk comic books and reviews and whatnot.
How is it I never got invited on the Hucklebuck show?
Do you want invited, Ken? I'll replace Alan with you in a second. And it's Alan's channel. That's how I feel about that.
Oh my God.
You
So
are welcome on anytime you want, buddy.
That's,
who do we do this sketch for? This Robin? Who is it? He just did a sketch, or is that for
No,
anybody?
this
No,
is
no,
for
No, somebody claimed that.
Oh, cool.
this is for Dave Flynn,
That's it.
who is emailing us.
Well, if he doesn't show up, we'll have to offer it to the next person, I guess. Not
Yeah, maybe
that's
screen back up and see who was on deck there.
Yeah,
Ken.
comic ranking. I only have one thing to say.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
Oh, buddy. There's room enough for all of us
There's
on the
enough.
show.
There's enough room.
Yeah, did that guy just split? Or
I guess.
did we lose him? Did he wander off?
Who, me? I'm here.
No, the last guy.
No.
Oh.
The guy who made the claim.
He did a mic drop, and he just was like, "Got it, boom."
Sorry.
He's like,
All right, well,
see you later.
Mr. Okay, I'm gonna.
Last
sorry,
call,
Adam.
Adam Douglas. Last call, Adam
Okay, hold
Douglas.
on. I gotta give him like 10 seconds because of the lag.
I like
my ice cream, Ken.
I like it when you do the hand countdown. The
This is like
All
when
right.
Jill. Oh, there he is. He
Did he climb?
who lucky duck.
Wow.
Yeah. What are you
Adam's
claiming,
like-
Adam?
Hey, sorry. All right, so he wants a 9x12. Sorry. Okay, we get it. We appreciate your sorry.
You're good, man. You're good.
Michael, what the duck are you saying?
What?
So what the duck are you saying?
Whoa. Enough with the dirty talk.
Oh.
Ooh. Let's see.
She sent me a text.
He has a little bit of art direction he wants in this. He wants Spidey pulling off the symbiont. Can you do that?
What level is he doing? He didn't say
Yeah,
that?
are you doing a torso
Yeah, it just
or are
says
you
9x12. So is that torso for 250? Or no, head shoulders 250, and then torso full is 700, sir.
Yeah, Adam. So we got the size, we got the character. We're gonna wait to decide whether he's gonna do it until we hear do you want the headshot or the full figure? It's all we need. It's the last thing. Head and shoulders.
shoulders.
Okay.
Come on,
So
Adam.
is that possible?
We're on the edge of our seats.
He said head and shoulders, Pat.
Shoulders, got it.
Can
It
you
is
do
fully-
that?
Yeah, let's do it. That's good. That's good.
We're
Very
approaching.
cool.
We're approaching 9 o'clock. So
Yep.
Oh my God, Ken.
Ken put up one more claim. What is going on?
Good. I'm trying to help you with your invoicing, and you keep doing this to me. Can't.
Oh, who is
yeah,
he?
it's the last one for the night, guys.
Okay.
Last one for the night.
Can't.
I need to know. I don't even know who's Facebook user.
Facebook users don't count.
I don't know who Facebook uses. Not me, because I just threw my phone.
It's David McEwen.
Oh, I don't know that name.
David, you didn't give StreamYard permission to see your name, but that's okay this time.
Adam
Well-
Douglas, I don't know if I have your information. So can you please send an email? Adam.
It's on the screen.
Yep. Email address is on the screen, 4ccomicart@gmail.com.
I lied. I have you, Adam Douglas.
Never mind. She lied. She does that sometimes.
I try.
That's all right, buddy. We got you. All right.
I feel
So
like
we
my
just
cat's trying to tell
Oops.
us.
are we doing a wheel spin or what are we doing here?
We're doing it. You're doing the first 5, but I think we only got 2 so far.
Yeah, there's only 2.
You weren't paying attention.
This is it, though.
That means
That's
verbally
it.
Annika gets it.
This is it.
Might as well.
This is why I have a second job, you guys, so that I can do this kind of stuff.
Well, I think you claimed. No one else is claiming. Throw it up there.
I did. You know what? I can't because I threw my phone and my work computer doesn't get it.
Jesus.
That was me typing, guys. Sorry, my work computer doesn't get Facebook, and the YouTube channel does not show up on the desktop option. So I just
I almost accidentally ended the show.
Did you almost end the show?
Almost. I clicked on the button and I almost clicked it to end the show. That would have been hilarious.
James Bud Circle.
Jason Harris asks, will Pat be back? Pat, would you ever join us again for one of these wonderful shows?
Oh, sometimes there's just too much of a good thing. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course I'd come. You guys would have me back? That'd be great.
All right, Mr. Roland, I need
If he
what
doesn't
you
come
want.
back, you'll let him on a Jim Davis show.
That's right. I will be back for the Jim Davis.
Yes.
Just call me when Jim Davis is there and I'll
Yes.
All
So
right, let's
in-
see. What do we got? We got John Rowland got a claim. Who's Facebook
Yeah.
user? I don't know.
Facebook user is
Anita.
David McEwen.
How do you spell his last name?
McEwen.
Big M, little C, big EUEN.
EUEN.
You got Jonathan's got a 9x12 head and shoulder Joker.
hang on one second.
Yeah.
9x12 Joker, you said?
Amazing.
Head and Shoulders. Who else claimed?
David
Congratulations.
McEwen.
David McEwen and Annika. What do you want, Annika?
So like you even need to ask.
I'm not sure why you're asking me again.
Well,
What you
I
getting,
to know what
Annika?
Eyes with level. I mean, you know.
Oh,
Ow.
I'll do a Head and Shoulders because I have a mortgage payment coming up.
So Annika would like a 9x12 Head and Shoulders of Jane Foster Thor.
Oh.
Jane Foster Thor. Cool.
And who's the last one? I don't know.
David McEwen.
David McEwen.
Dave McEwen. Dave, what do you want, buddy?
Roland, got you.
And are there any spots left for anybody that's out there right now, or
No,
There are
that's
two
it.
spots.
There's
Two
two spots.
spots.
Becker,
Two-
Jess.
2 spots?
It's open to
Oh,
4C
boy.
people now.
Oh
Yeah.
boy!
Get it, Becker.
Ken's gonna claim
Join
one if you
me.
don't.
Join me,
I'm-
Becker. There's no more cons you're going to this year.
There's not.
Yeah. So
Think of the chicken coop. Think of the chicken coop.
Think Becker.
think of
Becker
the
wants a
chicken coop.
You know what? I can't stop thinking of the chicken coop. So here I come.
Becker wants a speedball.
Really?
Well, you know that's happening.
Oh dang, Emilio called it.
There he did, Beckerman. What do you bet? What are you getting, Becker?
I'm,
Speedball.
He hasn't said
Okay.
yet. He hasn't said. He's thinking.
I see you, David.
I'm
Hey,
typing
there
it
he
out
is.
because I'm
A
being
Garfield. How about a
Oh, that'd be so cute.
there. Now we'll see how bad my leg is.
It's pretty bad.
Head and Shoulders
Oh.
speedball on Marvel Comics 1000 for Becker.
Oh, there you go. On the Marvel Comics 1000 book, a speedball Head and Shoulders.
You got it.
Oh,
And,
and our
and Dave McEwen wants a 9x12 Head and Shoulder of Mara Jade.
Hang on. 9 by 12. Is this for David?
David. Yep.
David, yep. And that's
Nine
Head
by
and
12.
Shoulders.
Of who?
Mara Jade.
Jade. Why am I blanking on who that is? Who's Mara Jade? I know the name.
Luke Skywalker's wife
Wife?
in the Timothy Zahn books.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it.
He says, yeah, Star Wars Legends, I guess is.
Yep, Star Wars Legends.
Well, guys, guess what? That's it. That's we hit 9 o'clock on the dot. That is a wrap. He's going to do these at his leisure, so give us some time. He's going to knock these out of the park. And once again, I know we had some technical difficulties, Pat, but thank you so much for doing this and joining us tonight. And I hope it is a hotels for chickens by the time this is done.
Yeah.
I hope it's. We want a picture so we can show everybody what they got. You and your
Folks, for
daughter.
the price of some comic book art, you too can help house chickens for a young
Exactly.
lady in
At
Minnesota.
Casa Gleason.
Sarah McLachlan to sing and narrate it. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Pat. Oh, hopefully I'll see you at Planet.
Yeah. So, all right. So, for everybody else out there, thank you guys for joining us on a wonderful Tuesday night. And we will see you again next Tuesday. It'll definitely be Ken. It's not going to be Becker. He's going to be watching men jump over rings and tackle each other and pin and stuff.
Oh.
And Annika may be here. And I
In
may
2
be
weeks,
here.
I'll be back for my birthday show.
Yes,
And
but
in a
2 weeks.
party hat,
2 weeks.
When's your birthday?
Bob
I have
Hall,
a
the
birthday.
Bob Hall birthday show. for
October
Becker.
17th.
The Becker Bob Hall birthday show. Birthday bash.
Becker Bob
Yep.
Hall birthday bash. There you go. It's right up there with Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Oh, Jesus, there it
Did you
is.
just say that out loud?
No. Now he's going to play
There
it.
it is. I can't find it.
You can't find it.
Good.
All right, good night, guys.
Bye,
My
everybody.
face.
Somebody kill this.
Ken, I'm
stream.
about to end the stream.
Kill it. Kill it.
All right.
You forgot you
Kill
gave
it
me
with
a
fire.
We'll see you soon.
All right, guys.